Nick Cannon is now apologizing after receiving criticism for using anti-Semitic language in a recent podcast episode. Cannon posted the message on Twitter on Wednesday, writing, "First and foremost, I extend my deepest and most sincere apologies to my Jewish sisters and brothers for the hurtful and divisive words that came out of my mouth during my interview with Richard Griffin. They reinforce the worst stereotypes of a proud and magnificent people, and I feel ashamed of the uninformed and naive place that these words came from." The video of this interview has since been removed. The artist was dropped by Viacom CBS earlier this week after the podcast surfaced and received wide visibility. However, Cannon will remain as host of Fox's hit, The Masked Singer. The network said Wednesday night, "When we were made aware of Nick Cannon's interview with Richard Griffin on YouTube, we immediately began a dialogue with Nick. He is clear and remorseful that his words were wrong and lacked both understanding and context, and inadvertently promoted hate. This was important for us to observe. Nick has sincerely apologized and quickly taken steps to educate himself and make amends. On that basis, and given a belief that this moment calls for dialogue, we will move forward with Nick and help him advance this important conversation broadly." The controversy arose from an episode of the Cannon's Class podcast in which Cannon spoke with Richard Griffin, aka Professor Griff, a former member of the rap group Public Enemy, and used comments that were said to spread views of anti-Semitism, as well as discussing anti-Semitic conspiracy theories with Griffin. As the podcast surfaced and received comments on social media, Cannon was dropped by Viacom CBS. The media giant said in a statement that they condemn, quote, "bigotry of any kind, and we categorically denounce all forms of anti-Semitism." Cannon later wrote in a lengthy Facebook post saying in part, "I must apologize to my Jewish brothers and sisters for putting them in such a painful position, which was never my intention. But I know this whole situation has hurt many people, and together we will make it right." To read Cannon's full apology, head to THR.com. For the Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Neha Joy.